we are Brigade of Beings, a dissociative identity disorder system. My name is Astral and this video is an introduction to our system. So a bit about us collectively. Our body is 21 years old, we live in Australia. Aside from dissociative identity disorder, we are also diagnosed as having complex post-traumatic stress disorder and autism spectrum disorder. We have been diagnosed as having dissociative identity disorder and CPTSD since 2020, and we were diagnosed with autism a couple of months ago. We have a special interest in psychology, we have a special interest in dissociative identity disorder, we also have a special interest in animals and Minecraft, but the first two make it that we really want to share what we know about our disorder from our lived experiences and also from the research that we do. However, big however, we're not a medical professional. We are just someone who has the disorders, who loves researching, who likes reading about them, and likes sharing our opinions, thoughts, and what we've found. A bit more about us as a system. We don't know how many parts are in our system. We have been told by a gatekeeper that it is likely over 1,000. However, most of those parts are fragments. If none of these terms are making sense, don't worry, stick around. We'll be making another video explaining all of the terms that we're most likely to use. So hello, my name's Astral. I'm 21, just like the body. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm our host. What that means is that I front the vast majority of the time. I help take care of our daily activities, I help keep us entertained, I help keep us fed, I help maintain social relationships with our friends. I'm kind of the default. I'm the one who normally wakes up in the body, and most of the time I'm the one who goes to bed. I also have other roles in the system. I'm also a protector for our littles. I help them feel more comfortable when they're fronting. I help make sure that our space is safe for them. Another role that I have is a depersonalization, derealization holder. So I hold a lot of our symptoms of depersonalization and derealization. I spend a lot of time, maybe 50% of my time, not being grounded. I'm actively working on that. I try to be mindful and grounded as much as possible, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. The final role that I have at the moment is I hold trauma. Despite being host, because of the amount of fusions that I've done or been a part of to have amalgamated into me, some of those parts have held trauma. And while some of that has been filtered off to other parts in the systems that I can maintain daily life, there are two events that happen when the body is 11 that I have the full memories of. I think is a massively positive thing, because if I'm managing to hold on to these memories, then it means that I have the coping skills to hold on to that, which is really cool. Some more about me. I like having orange hair. I have orange hair internally that is the same kind of dyed orange. I am aromantic, asexual, and I am a trans guy. I know I don't look it yet. We are in the process of getting gender affirming care. I'm very excited. I am a fusion of a bunch of old hosts, some protectors, some trauma holders, all together. I have gone through, I counted the other day, 5 or 6 different fusions to become who I am now. So that is who I am. I like Minecraft, I like watching videos, I like Dungeons and Dragons, I like Critical Role, I like world building, I like DMing for Dungeons and Dragons, I like dice, I like animals, I do quite like nature, I like sunshine, I like laying in grass, but I don't like getting itchy after lying in grass, so I don't really have an aesthetic. I just kind of put on the clothes that are closest to me. I like stars as both a shape and a celestial body. That is me. That is a lot of information about me. I'm going to hand it over to whoever wants to introduce themselves next. I'm the first to film, so I don't know who else is going to be in this video. But I'm going to hand it over to them now, and I'll see you around for more videos in the future. Hi everyone, my name is Tempest. I'm a caretaker in our system. I use she, her pronouns. I'm 21 years old and I look like this. So I am filming this pretty quickly after Astral. I did get pretty close whilst he was filming, and now I'm going to talk about myself, which is not something I normally do, so please excuse me if I'm awkward. So it's my role in the system to help us enjoy the good things. What this means is I try and make sure that we get out in sunlight every other day. I try to make sure that we're intaking entertainment that brings us joy. I'm making sure that the interactions we're having with other people make us happy. I'm basically just in the now making sure that what we're doing is making us as happy as possible. And I have another role that I call memory guardian as well as caretaker, and it's the only way I can describe it. I have positive memories growing up that I guard and I separate from bad associations. Like, there are some things in our past that every time most people think about them, they get upset, even if the memory itself isn't an upsetting memory. So it's my job to help take the memory, separate it from the bad associations, and just be able to enjoy it for what it is. And I share that memory through dreams and through lucid dreaming. For a long time, I was just a fragment. Until earlier this year, I was just a fragment who held onto positivity and positive emotions. I didn't have a name, I didn't have an age, there was nothing to me except re-experiencing positive memories or enjoying positive memories. And then I kind of started to come near front more, and in therapy worked out who I was, what I can do for the system, how to make sure that our memories remain ours and aren't tainted by those bad associations. So unlike most caretakers in our system who focus towards caretaking parts in the system, I caretake our memories, and I caretake our positivity, and I caretake our joy. I also help try and make sure that our hygiene is as good as it can be, but I do have a lot of sensory sensitivities, or however you want to put it. So I don't like the feeling of water on my skin. I don't like the taste of mint. I don't like the sensation of toothbrush bristles on our teeth. I don't enjoy it. I will still do it, but sometimes I just don't have the energy to do it because it's difficult to do. So in those times when I can't, I just go and I sit in the sun in our front yard and just enjoy existing and try not to push myself to do something that I don't have the energy for. And that can be really disheartening, not having the energy for stuff, but I'm trying to put it through a lens of, I'm in a disabled body, I'm disabled, it's difficult for me to do things, and I'm doing the best I can, and that's what counts. Other things that I like aside from sunshine, I like music, I like animals, I like connecting with the system, I like watching people be happy, I like learning things as well. I love yellow. I wish we owned more yellow clothes. We have none, but that's okay. I put on yellow eyeshadow instead. So yeah, that's a very brief introduction to me. I'm not that exciting. Other parts in the system call me a literal bundle of sunshine. I guess that's true. But yeah, that's all about me. It was lovely to meet you all. And on to whoever is next. Bye!
Hi everyone, my name's Rue and I am a system admin. I am 18 years old, I use they, he pronouns, and the cat wants to join in. So I've had a lot of questions, or a couple of questions over on TikTok about what my role means, so I'm going to go into depth rather than just leaving it at that. System admin is a term that we coined for ourselves. We coined it right back when we were first working out we were a system, because we were trying to explain the role for the altar that was keeping track of different headmates. Because while she wasn't a gatekeeper, she was definitely the one in charge of keeping spreadsheets of everyone, which was how we were tracking our system at the time. The role has evolved quite a lot since then. So now it also means that I help keep track of our appointments, I help make sure we attend the appointments, I help make sure that we have what we need prepared before the appointment. I love dystopian fiction. I like reading. I like libraries. I like the aesthetic of dark academia. Don't have the energy to commit to it. I like jumpers, overalls, that sort of thing. I like keeping track of information. I like having things organized. I like the role that I have for the system. Anyway, I've been rambling quite a lot. I do that as well. That's another fun thing about me. I will ramble for a while. But I have been Rue, and I'm going to pass this video on to whoever films next. Lovely meeting you all. Bye.
Hello, my name's Connor. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm a protector in our system. I age slide. I slide between 18 and like 25, depends on the day. Right now I'm sitting at around 19. What do I do for the system? Protect us, but like, I protect us from a certain demographic of men who aren't safe for AFAB people. And like, not even just unsafe because they actually want to hurt us. Sometimes I just protect us from them because they're just insensitive and are just going to hurt our feelings because they come out with some absolute bullshit response to something. And on that same vein, I help keep our internet safe space for us. So I'm a fused part. I have fused a few times, pretty much from all protectors. There are a couple of trauma holders that have also fused into me, so I do hold my share of trauma, but at the same time, so do a lot of protectors anyway, just because, you know, most of the time we're protecting from something we've already gone through or something we've been at risk for, and that's traumatizing. I'm also someone who helps the body relax, which might seem counterintuitive. Wouldn't a protector be ready to fight? I mean, sure, but also you gotta chill out sometimes, you know? Like, just sit back, relax, playing some video games, you know, just relaxing. So I'm not our primary protector, that's Cryptic. He's the one that is close to front most of the time and will most likely step in an emergency situation because he can switch like that pretty much if the body's in danger. I'm more like come around every now and then if the vibes are off. The stuff we like, I like food, I like eating, I like video games, I like editing videos, I like hoodies, yeah, I like relaxing, I like just chilling out, sitting outside, normally in the dark, like evening time, watching the stars or the moon or whatever. I like hikes. Like, I don't like the process of hiking, but I like being out in the middle of nowhere where there's no one else around you and you can just be yourself, you know? That's fun. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about myself, really. It kind of covers it. I'm not that exciting, really. I just thought I'd introduce myself because you might see me in the comments or in a few different videos. So yeah, lovely meeting you all. Hello, my name is Kitty. I'm 21 years old. I use she, they, it pronouns, and I'm a caretaker and soother in our system. I love pink, black, and white as colors. I like mice, I love cats, I love animals. I like community, I like connecting. I like helping, I like learning. My job in the system is specifically targeted around helping through flashbacks. I have a very unique power in the system where if an alter is going through a flashback, I can sometimes, like, okay, only 25% of the time right now, but be able to, like, as long as the flashback's in the inner world and on the body, enter the flashback with them and change the flashback. Like, I can help be an extra person in that memory to provide a safe space. And it's part of, like, this reclaiming memories work that we're doing. I don't know how I do it specifically, it's just something that I'm able to do. I am also part of the system who has been host in the past. So Astral is like the fusion of all of our hosts for a long time, right? But I am a fusion of parts who split off of those hosts. So and a fusion of some admins in our system and a few different blah blah blahs. So I have a really good, strong, solid memory bank of things that I know about our life now and about our life through high school and about our life for like a long period of time. So because of these memory banks, I can help the kids who still think it's like 2007 or 2015, and I can like talk them through all the stuff that's happened since then, and like show them this house and go, look, this is a house that we have that we've made safe for ourselves, and can show them like, look, this is our therapist's email. You can email her if you're upset. These are our friends that are good people and stuff like that. And I can help teach trauma holders or parts that stuck in flashback and all of that how to exist more comfortably now. So that's what I do as a caretaker, is I help bring people into 2023 where we are secure and we are safe and we are strong and we are kind, and I can help show them that we have created a good place for ourselves. And I love being able to do that. I hate that I have to do that, but I love being able to do that, because seeing the joy on a child's face when they realize that nothing bad is going to happen to them is so heartwarming. It's so precious and it's amazing, and I get to help do that for parts in our system. So, okay, another thing is, so we've recently gotten our autism diagnosis, right? And I'm finding myself stimming a whole lot more than other parts in our system when I'm just like in idle. Like a lot of parts will stim where they're like overstimulated, understimulated, overwhelmed, excited and all that. But when they're in idle, they'll just kind of be like, but like I've been finding that I stim a lot more when I'm idle. And so I've been trying not to suppress that for videos, because we suppress a lot of our stimming when we're on camera, because we're like, no, we have to seem put together. But I can seem put together and stim, and that's okay. And I'm trying to learn that. So some other things about me, I like reading, I like reading, I love reading, I like writing. I'm getting back into writing. I've been doing some writing for the past couple of days, or we've been very blurry for a few days, but like I've been in that mix, doing some writing, getting it out there, and it feels so good. Writing is such a great expression. Even if it's just like planning levels of writing, it's such a great expression and I love it. Anyway, we have been Brigade of Beans. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video that we put together for you, introducing some different parts in our system. This is just your friendly reminder that we do have a TikTok and an Instagram. We are far more active on TikTok than anywhere else. So if you want, there should be a link for that in the bio down below. Make sure that you're taking care of yourselves, you're doing things that you enjoy, taking care of your body, your mind, and your soul. Yeah, much love to all of you. Stay strong, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.